All right, pack one, pick one. I don't have a doomsday level of thought left. It could be Swords to Plowshares over Mana Vault. Could be Swords to Plowshares over Vault. I think I'm feeling the Mana Vault here. We're not really passing a lot that Vault is good with, which is kind of nice. Like this pack is kind of interesting because it kind of guarantees no one's going to be doing that kind of stuff. Okay, then Vault into Drain. Definitely the best card in the pack. Not even sure what we're trying to wheel. Maybe Profs. Maybe Odawara. I really value Lorien Revealed a lot. It's just kind of like it's like a fetch land that's also a good top deck. That might not be better than Ponder though. I think it probably is a lot of the time. Yeah, let me go ahead and add. I might be I think this next add one draft is correct. I don't think I added too many. Yeah, also, also technically good with the big mana that we're gonna for sure have. I don't draw X, discard X, make X spirit tokens for each card type. I'm not a big fan of this card. It is kind of good with Vault and Drain. It is kind of good with Vault and Drain. It could be a Thopter Foundry pick. Again, I do not really like this card. I think it's one of the worst draw spells. Actually, I'll just take the Fountain. Epiphany is great. Well, how can we call Epiphany great when I feel like there's just almost any card advantage spell is better? I don't know. It's not even really a card advantage spell. It's like a card filterer. Okay, Talisman of Progress versus Mox Diamond. I think I'm going to prioritize the Mox Diamond. Talisman, even though it might be double on collar, not that we're definitely going to be playing white, is it's better. Also, this is, if we get balance, Mox Diamond has that synergy balance discarding a card. Did I not consider Spellseeker to tutor up Mana Drain? I did think a little bit about Spellseeker. I think you could have taken Spellseeker. Tutoring up Mana Drain is a little bit awkward, right? Where it's like very telegraphed. I'm not a big fan of Malcolm. I do kind of like Basim. Not the worst Basim start. Yeah, I think I'll take our old friend Basim. Could take Emperor of Bones too. That card's really good. Could take Greaves. Card's okay. Very specific card though. Malcolm, so I could live my Katara dream. We really got to win here. Meevo got a trophy. Okay, it would be quite the bounce back. Full sign with the $50. Thank you so much. And I think I got Weekend also with the other 50. Thank you all for your generous donations this weekend. Trying to put on a good show for y'all. Oh, and Gab is drafting now too. Okay, so honestly, it's possible. I don't think Ginger's drafting though, is he? Who's winning the donation race? I don't know how many they have. Hard to tell. If I get with the $100, thank you so much. We do only have like 8 hours left, so if you're hoping to get a donation in, now's the time. I'm going as long as I mentally can before collapsing. Also going to be taking tomorrow off. Yeah, I think Hogpog has literally not taken almost any time off, maybe a little bit. Gab and Ginger faced off. Oh, yeah. Someone we did say that we are gonna play the full match normal if we do battle each other. Take Citadel could be good if we pick up the Tinker randomly. Could possibly get there with like the acceleration. Seems like the pick. I don't really think we're gonna play any of these other cards very often. So there is Undercity Sewers, which can be fetched by Lorien Revealed, although it's kind of double tapped, which is a bit awkward. There's also Yawgmoth's Will. I think I'm just gonna take the Sewers since I see him to be in black now. And then we could take Tar Pit, Multiversal Passage. Could also just take Ledger Shredder. Ledger Shredder is kind of interesting, like more of a tempo-y artifact-based deck. I think I'm gonna take the Tar Pit. I don't think Ledger Shredder is super good. I think, obviously we love that card for all the good memories it's given us, but good Doomsday start. Yeah, honestly, I just sincerely I cannot do another Doomsday deck right now. I just can't do it. I know I'm at my limit. So Profs with Basim actually is pretty good. It like triggers the Basim and then it makes the Basim really lethal. I would love the Dark Slick Shores, but we have 3 blue-black fixers already, and we're a little bit low on, I guess, 4 if you count Diamond. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I think Profs. I've just liked Profs in general too, and it does seem like very good with Basim. In fact, maybe Profs Basim is a little bit underexplored in modern too. Maybe we should take a snack break. Esther said she was picking up food. Like I don't know if that was 30 minutes ago or like 2 hours ago. But I think I'll get fed at some point by my sweet wife. Consider kind of good with Bolas and Citadel sometimes. Kind of minor, I guess. Who's the best trophy ratio? I guess Gab does still. No, yeah, no, Ginger definitely is the best. Considers good with Doomsday. Yeah, I literally cannot do another Doomsday deck. I don't have it left in me. I guess Mana Vault Bolas and Citadel's not too bad if you have good mana. Same thing with Mana Drain. Okay, we'll consider the Spell Seeker, especially if we get Time Walker Recall. We'll definitely play it. Gab and Doom have the same trophy ratio. Wow, that's true. Doom has definitely, like, I think Doom bricked on like the first 14 drafts and has now. Wait, did Doom really trophy 5 out of the last 6? I thought Doom was 0 and 14 at one point. Maybe it wasn't that bad. He's definitely been, grinding and carrying. Okay, I think I hear Esther coming home. I might get fed here. Shredder seems good for blue-black reanimator. Yeah, I think you can play Shredder. Shredder's okay. I think he was 0-12. Yeah, I think so. Now he has just like a good trophy ratio. Okay, so we got an Urza. Consult. Fire Nation Occupation. I've been kind of wanting to play this card. We have 2 cards we can play on our opponent's turn. Seems like I'm just going to take the Urza. I mean, there's Caracas. Caracas is really good. I think Urza is also really, really good. And kind of seems to fit our deck a bit better. Historic for Basim. So there's Underground Sea. There's also Flash. And there's also Mind Twist. All 3 cards seem great. I think that, in pack 2, Flash's value starts to go down a lot. Although we also have the Spell Seeker for Flash. I really want all 3 of these cards. I wouldn't hate this balance either. We have we can splash the balance really well. We don't need to take. We're not going to take the C. We have enough fixing that we should take a premium. I think. I think I'm gonna take the Flash. No, it's not. So we have 4 fixers if you count the Mox Diamond. I think with the Spell Seeker, I'm gonna take the Flash. Mind Twist would be really nice if we can get Mind Twister balance on the wheel, which is unlikely. But yeah, I believe that Flash is really premium. I think that once it gets to pack 2, it's a little bit closer. This could have been a really good balance deck, but I do agree that Flash is just one of the best things to do in this format. So we can take the Dark Ritual for the Bolas' Citadel, which I don't hate. Not the worst Snapcaster deck though. Consider Snapcaster Mana Drain. Probably not going to Snapcaster Flash. Snapcaster Lore and Revealed could come up. Night's Whisper are also good. Just kind of a good card. I think I'm gonna take this Ritual because all of a sudden Ritual means I can curve Spellseeker into Bolas' Citadel. So what are the best Flash targets? World Spine Worm. Is World Spine Worm the best? World Spine Worm, Atali, Torsten, the dinosaur. All right, so do I take Lotus Petal or do I take Talisman? I think I'll take the Talisman here. Oh, the Lotus Petal is really fun with Basim. Atraxa. Well, Atraxa, like, I don't know. It's like 2 mana, draw 4, Atraxa's got to be worse than something that leaves something in play. Yeah, I would maybe think Vaultborn Tyrant's the best because you get to like gain 6, draw 2, and have a 6/6 trample. Yeah, Crab seems okay. Crab would be nice also because we get to hardcast it. Speculative Breach. I feel like I just haven't been feeling those decks, but could have been fine. I think the blue-black Talisman here is really good. Vaultborn Worm, Torrent. I think so too. Don't know that we're going to want to splash the deck. Although our mana is pretty solid. We've got 5 fixers. I'm kind of interested in the Lose Focus. I think that card's pretty good. We already have 1 counterspell. Have not seen Tinker, no. We would have taken it. We would have taken. Although I guess you don't know when we saw it. I don't know that there's almost any card we would have taken over a Tinker. We kind of we're keep bringing up Doomsday. Then there's the Oracle for the Doomsday that we didn't go down. All right, Flash Pyroglyph. Walking Ballista seems kind of not great, I guess. None of this seems super good. Actually, it might be kind of a good Treasure Cruise build. Kind of awkward with Ballista Citadel though. We don't have Doomsday. No, I don't really think this is going to be an Oracle deck. I'm going to take the Infernal Grasp. I think we're leaning into being a little bit more interactive. I don't hate like just playing the first copy of this at least, or these just 2-mana kill spell. A lot more mediocrity here. Coveted Jewel has not been a winning card for me so far. I guess we think the Trinket Mage might get a little bit better. I think Gobin is pretty okay too, but we've got so many 2-drops. It'll feel really bad if we took this this flash over like Mind Twist and Balance and Underground Sea, and we just literally never see something good to flash in. Big Gobin fan. Yeah, I might be a little too low on Gobin, but doesn't look like a really good Gobin deck. The Trinket Mage can definitely get a lot better too. Alright, gonna take Mystic Confluence over the Fallen Shinobi since we've definitely again leaned into being more of an interactive deck. Citadel can play pretty well in an interactive deck too. You just like sit with Mystic Confluence on the top, then play it for 0.
So they didn't have tofu, but avocado, edamame.
It's fine.
Stuff, yeah.
So for occupation, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of looking like a pretty solid Fire Nation occupation deck. We can't do a lot with the firebending. Could like spin Urza maybe. I don't think I love the consults. I think we'll try it. I think this card has looked kind of okay when other people have been playing it. Probably will play Fabled Passage. Finally eating after all day. Oh, Gab got another trophy. Okay, we're gonna come back. We're only down by 8 now. If you say so. Yeah, I also think about that game with Baleful Mastery every time I see it. Yeah, it was a crazy win with a shitty card. It's not a very good looking deck so far, but can get a lot better with pack 3. Okay, those are the Cruise. I do think this can be a good Cruise deck, even though I don't love Cruise usually. There's a Tinker. Deck got a lot better. Let's go. Our deck got a lot better, although we do need a few more artifacts. We only have Diamond, Vault, Talisman. There's also a Tali for the Flash, but I'm gonna take the Tinker. I don't think there's any artifact that's good to Flash in and Tinker in. Like, there's no Mere Battlesphere, there's no Sundering Titan, nothing like that, I think. Okay, go take Misty Rainforest, Subtlety, Shieldred's Edict for the Fire Nations, Occupation. Yeah, no Triplicate Titan. I think Subtlety is really, really good. I think our mana is good enough. I'm gonna take Subtlety. Oh, there was Woodfall. Oh no. Oh, sorry, chat. I don't know how it was just invisible to me there. I'd be okay. Okay, City of Traders, Mana Leak. Not a good Kitten deck. Oh, maybe it's okay. We have Kitten Props, we have Kitten Fire Nation Occupation, Kitten Spellseeker, Kitten Urza. I do think I just want Fire Nation to be kind of good. Okay, no flash target. We probably need to take Talisman so we have a 4th artifact for Tinker. I wouldn't hate the Scolding or maybe the Triumph though. Is Grief good in a deck like this? I don't know. Good Grief. There's Memory Lapse, which seems great with Fire Nation Occupation. We're doing pretty good on playables. I'll just take the Sync. I think when we're good on playables, I like to take Sync. Not gonna play any of these, I guess. Maybe Tezzeret? Or I guess I probably don't want to play Trinket Mage right now either. Probably not gonna get there. Maybe I'll Sight Kaito him. Yeah, Tezzeret's good with vaults. We already have the Trinket Mage, which I'm already kind of wanting to chop. All right, hopefully we wield the Atali or the Primus. Although someone's been taking these cards. Humble deck tag for my humble donation. I did miss it. Thank you for the $100, Spinny. Let's go. Synthesizer, simulacrum synthesizer with airship. Okay, so we could mystical tutor for Tinker or Flash if somehow that becomes playable. Trigger this, good treasure cruise. Yeah, I think we'll play the mystical tutor. It's also good when we have Citadel in play. So I guess like the thing is, I don't think airship looks very good here. I think I mostly think airship is good when you either are playing a lot of interaction, so you're slowing your opponent down, or you have another infinite combo that can win really fast, and then you pivot to an airship plan in the grindy matchups. When your deck is all like grindy and weak to artifact hate, it's tough. And then like airship being also an artifact that you just make your deck weak to all the artifact hate is really tough too. Probably play Brainstorm here. With a few shuffles. Seems like a fine enough Brainstorm deck. Okay, so I think we have officially not been able to play the Flash. Wasn't Seal better? No, I think this is better because it triggers Fire Nation Occupation, pitches to Subtlety. Yeah, well, Brainstorm also good with Citadel. So, and then another thing too is like I think it's also probably the case that Mystic Forge is better and these kind of like dump your hand, play a ton of stuff with Synthesizer. Like Synthesizer also floods the board, and then like Mystic Forge is so good with the stars and the spheres you're playing, and also makes you one color. Like the double black in this deck also looks kind of tough too. We play. I'll say. I guess. Don't think I'm playing any of these. Yeah, Flash was not in. Sorry, I just totally blanked on stupid Woodfall Primus. I do like the Scolding though. Really, this card seems actually pretty good in our deck. We did build an Airship Mystic Forge deck that's like totally colorless. We're not playing Lab plus the 7 mana affinity cards, but we are trying to use Phyrexian Tower and Temple. And then we use Glaring Fleshraker to power out our Mystic Forge. So Fleshraker, Mystic Forge is like our combo, and then Airship is like our plan B. Although this deck is, the problem is you're weak to all kinds of artifact hate. And Airship really does best when it's like your plan B and like is not weak to stuff your plan A is weak to. Pros feels bad without cheap creatures. We at least have Basim. We also have the Fire Nation Occupation. Also like Cycles, I don't know. I think it's okay. No, it's a curated list of cards that exist. Yeah, very specifically picked cards. Yeah, I mean it's not a robot. All right, so this is 24. I think that this is probably a 17 land deck. Oh wait, hold on. I think I had the sink in the spell pile. So I've added it to the spell pile again. So this is 25. Okay, Lauren revealed 24. Is this a 16 land deck? I think it is. Sorry, I think it's a 17. Wait, Doom and Dingo just got a trophy? Oh, that's awful. Is Spellseeker good? Spellseeker was good when we were getting Flash. I feel like it's like okay here. I really don't like getting a reactive card with Spellseeker because that's what we have to get. Yeah, I think Spellseeker kind of sucks here. Yeah, Doom's starting off 0 and 12 and having like has had a crazy ratio since then. So if I just draw a single black source, I do have turn 4 Citadel and turn 2 Grasp. I think we need to mulligan that. Okay, keep this. Putting back probably the mana leak. Miscalc maybe a little bit better. Maybe a little bit worse. All right, there's our Tinker. So I'm going to try to set up for that. We'll say no to Fabled Passage. We're looking for an artifact. Although not a Bolas, a Citadel. Say no to Creeping Tar Pit. We'll need to hold a land if we don't draw an artifact for a bit so that we at the very least can pitch to Mox Diamond. Not too often, neither player really does anything in the first 3 turns or 4 turns. Obviously, they have some kind of a counter magic. And we're some kind of flooded. $19. They missed their land drop. Oh, I played my land. I shouldn't have. Be really embarrassed to draw. Just gonna let them go to discard. It will be kind of embarrassing to draw the Mox Diamond now. Okay, I think we can cycle the Miscalc now that we drew the Mana Drain. Bit annoying how good this Retrofitter Foundry was. Unfortunately, getting into the territory where the Citadel is not going to be that amazing. Right, now they have to go to discard.
Would you like anything else?
I'm okay, thank you, sweetie. All right, Urza locking down the 1/1s. I imagine my opponent's... Oh, they just discarded Stern Scolding, too. Bummer. Forcible is so good. Yeah, game 2. Down a game. Probably want to side in the Dothy Voidwalker. I think I'll cut the Stern Scolding, seeing that they play nothing that could counter this game, although obviously they could have some stuff. Force of Will matchup in general seems pretty tough. I think I like this hand in this matchup at least. And they braid my Dothy Voidwalker. So do I play into Mana Drain? I guess we chill. Guess I'll have Subtlety up. Okay, nice. I'll put that on the bottom. Yeah, let's try to slam the Urza. They could have Scolding though. They didn't Scolding my Dothy Voidwalker, so I think it was fine to jam. Okay, weird match so far. We go to game 3. They have Thieving Skydiver. Maybe I won't have Scolding in for that. Seems like they're pretty light on things to Scolding though. Skydiver is good against me, or it's at least okay. Yeah, let's run it back. Let's try this. I don't really love the Mystical Tutor here. I do really love that. So we could Tinker next turn if they tap out. Oh no, sorry, we're gonna be short, right? Because we go dark. Well, we'll only have 1 mana after we Dark Ritual. Worst card in the cube, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and play around Force of Will, which we saw game 1. Although they're F6'd. Am I going to lose 5 to draw 3? I think so. Although we could, maybe Brainstorm's just better. Yeah, let's take the Brainstorm. Okay, then top, draw 3. Okay, not that greedy. Yeah, just hold up the miscalc, I think, this turn. Cycle miscalc, notice you hold it up. We can't win the game this turn. We're just valuable as a Citadel. All right. They make a pilot. Are they holding priority? That was really weird. Thankfully, they didn't play that first. No! This is okay, actually. So this turn, I think I'd like to go Fire Nation Occupation plus Dothy Voidwalker. And then next turn, Treasure Cruise and hold up Confluence potentially. Although we might just hold up the Confluence. And this go to Rogran Trio. They have a Flage for my Dothy Voidwalker. Okay, so we get to Cruise. I don't really think there's too much that matters here. I don't usually like Cruise that much, but I do think this is a pretty good Cruise deck. So next turn we maybe get to go Basim into Urza, but let's just hold up the Confluence here. Oh, they stacked the triggers wrong? That's a big win. This is crew 4. Crew 8. Somehow even worse. They discard a Scolding, which is great against my hand, thankfully. Okay, Basim, Urza, draw a card. Hold up Mana Drain. Weird match, weird deck, weird everything. Why not play Tar Pit so I can hold up Mana Drain? Well, fair enough. All right, your turn. I only have 10 cards left in my deck. I don't really remember what they are. Interesting they're not starting off by tapping this. Mightstone, Weakstone. Draw 2. Card seems really bad in their deck. Concedes the match. Let's go! All right. It's definitely one of the less good decks we've drafted, but thankfully the key to winning with cube sometimes is to queue into other less good decks. Figure of Destiny. Do I want to play Basim turn 1? Yeah, I guess so. So win or lose, good outcome. Hopefully whoever wins can convert here. Okay, just a Gowl. Or however the hell you're supposed to say this card. Let's cast Talisman. Then I guess I'm gonna brainstorm and then maybe consider one of my cards away. So yeah, go like I guess I could go top with the intention to Lorien Revealed for a basic island now. Probably an okay matchup. I don't know. I just kind of always disrespect these decks, I guess. Will they discard a card for a counter? So we're going to one, draw a card, and then bounce this one. Don't think we're supposed to try to Dark Ritual anything here. Not a bad draw. Could maybe leave Basim back, actually. I think I'm just kind of ahead in the race to some extent. Especially with Mystic Confluence in my hand. I feel like I just maybe bounce the board. Like, or maybe Dark Ritual, Mystic Confluence, hold up Mana Leak. That seems pretty game winning. I've definitely liked this card a lot. Kind of like a Fractured Identity. Worse, but similar. Like a I don't know. It's maybe not a good card to compare anything to. I don't know. Attacking with the figure. So this is a 2/2 that can become a 5/5. Honestly, not the worst, just to make them make the 5/5. But I think Dark Ritual, Mystic Confluence, Hold Up Mana Leak is just kind of a win. Although, wait, why would? Oh, they're just gonna activate the figure. Okay, well, that's bad into that's bad into my plan, which is good for me. Oh, sure. It's the very rare in combat Dark Ritual. I don't think I've ever cast Dark Ritual in combat before. So lucky. Okay, we continue. Fire Nation plus subtlety is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna keep. Opponent also kept 7. No one drop is nice. Well, that card's not so nice. So I was wanting to. Maybe I should have done it in response to Mother. I might have just. Maybe it was supposed to subtlety. I was thinking I might also need to consider. So I guess what we're gonna do this game is play Talisman this turn. Um, hope nothing too scary happens, and then next turn we play Fire Nation with Consider and Subtlety up. Elite Spellbinder. Yeah, I think I need to Subtlety. Let's put the Spellbinder on top. Dark Ritual on opponent's turn for a 2/2. I think we can maybe do a little bit better. Okay, so one. Although actually keeping Dark Ritual for the wand. Oh man, maybe that was just the move. Although wand is not really good against the mom, I guess. Okay, well that's a good top deck. All right, so we've got Miscalc up. I think I'd probably get in for damage here. You just gotta attack real confident, like. Ah, I wasn't confident enough. I wish this card was legal in modern. I feel like it'd be so fine. Like, what's the problem? What? I don't even get to miscalc something. Fine. Okay, we'll hold up the scolding. I think it's a bit too obvious that I have a counter spell. Although it's also like it's so bad to miscalc this because it miscalc anything on my opponent's turn just like gives me the 2/2 back. So I think I just have to take 5. Although I think that Meeble will probably just like endure and then not play into anything. It doesn't endure. Okay, that's great news. So I'm down to 12. All right, well, we made the right play. So now we can cast 1. So if we can find a black removal spell, we can kill the mom. Not that we have that many in the deck. 5 total was looking pretty low. Yeah, I guess I have to tap the Mana Vault. But we do get to target this, have 2 blockers, Treasure Cruise next turn. Big chance they blocked and protect with mom. Maybe. I don't want to attack, so I've got 2 colors of blockers, I think. Okay, remember, can't block with these spirit tokens. Did choose to put Paulo second from the top. So Fury pitching Tursa Light Shatter, cannot scolding a Fury. My fault. Was the one. Does give pro red. Endures. So they're drawing Paulo next turn, so we'll need to hold up the scolding, and obviously we need to have a blocker. I think I'm going to take 1 from the Mana Vault. Just let the Citadel be gone. We might actually be able to tap the Citadel for like a sneaky win this game. Okay, was not thinking that this was going to give me the value. Oh no! Go into 1 with Inferno Grasp in my deck. Well, can't cast this. I can double block with a creeping tar pit, not with the spirit tokens here. I don't have lethal, right? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have 10 permanents to even think about citadeling with. Endures, spirits, or no? It's spirit or counter. It chose counter last game or last turn. I guess this means I'm not gonna have counterspell plus tar pit up. Go to 1. So my deck is like nothing but a Mystic Confluence and an Urza in it. I guess I don't really have a good attack with this either. Oh, sorry, I needed to my stupid wolves. Damn it. You can counter my own grass for 2 tokens. Okay. Interesting. That might be enough to find lethal here. So I can go grass, counter, get 3 more soldiers, and then I'm attacking for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, and then the 10, obviously. I think it's lethal, so this is 4, 5, 6, 6. Oh, this is out 3 more tokens. So yeah, 10, 11, 12, 14, of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think it works. I'm holding priority. Yeah, team kill, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess, do we win? Can we keep the mana drain up? So again, this is 8. Let's just say 2 of them get blocked. So that's 4, 6, 4, 6, 9, and then we lose one of these and we sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How did I miscount so much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, I definitely have to do this then. Wait, Citadel can sack itself? I thought it was okay. I thought it was other permanents. That's enough then. Fortunately, my deck is again not very good. This is non-land permanents, right? So I can't sack the tar pit. But it should be enough. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, they block 1. I sack everything else with Mana Leak up. Well, I guess this is what I get for saying that the Citadel wasn't going to do much else. One, two, three. Let's go! What a win. What a win. I hope I can convert the team kill here. So I just played against Meebo, now we're playing against Ginger. This is kind of bound to happen. It's kind of funny it's happened twice in a row here. Again, we decided no collusion. Although it seems everybody's just forcing Boros. If anybody would have mana drain, obviously it would be Ginger, but or sorry, mana tithe. Not technically as bad. Just hard to play around. But maybe it's not that tough with the subtlety, honestly. It's just like there's only 2 cards in the whole queue that really get me there. I guess a braid gets me too. I don't know. That's not an artifact, so we'll bottom it. No, we agreed to play it out. We agreed no collusion. Okay, I kind of have to kill the Cathar Commando because I need to be able to tinker. Running into that reprieve just so brutal. But again, I guess we just could have played around it. 1 mana short of tinkering. That keeps me off my artifacts. Ginger literally just playing Modern Boros again. Just free to block here, I guess. I don't know, I mean, Ginger was supposed to bombardment. Maybe my play was supposed to be hoping he just doesn't, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. We continue. No sideboard cards for the matchup. Not an all. We did just beat Meebo also on Boros. Although Ginger's Boros build does look like a little better. Not a bad looking hand at all. And then that had to happen, huh? Blue tree in the hand. What a pro. Oh, I drew the Tinker for turn. Okay, interesting. I mean, I could Tinker with my mana up here. It kind of just seems like there's not. I think I probably just get rewarded for passing. I don't really want to get Cathar commandoed either. It's going to reprieve, and then we miscalc. Let's just hold that up. Obviously, we've got a lot of other stuff, but boy, does it seem so strong just to have this actually be a Mystic Confluence and not just a Lorien revealed. Thoughts of miscalculating the Lorien, so mana drain goes back to the hand. I guess I didn't actually look, but I would have thought that Ginger would have reprieved the Lorien. Right, well, we're probably going to win this game. Not so sure about our chances on the draw. Seems like we're going to get a game 3. Could put the miscalc on top. It's just kind of whatever, I suppose. With the lose focus subtlety, the game's over. I don't have like any super omega awesome thing to mystical tutor for, but this is literally just we don't have enough time to dirtle around here. I do have deck techs if you do $25 donations or more. They are live at the moment. Has to be to the charity. Does this even do anything? Whatever. It's just no, 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 no. Not play that sloppy. Discards Cathar Commando, discards Lutri. Right. Game 3. On the draw for game 3. Oh, we also had the Bolas. We had Bolas Citadel in play, didn't we? So just enough permanence for Citadel. Okay. Fire Nation Occupation kind of carrying. Yeah, I just realized we had enough permanence. Not that we really could lose at all. Not a great hand. Not an awful hand. Ginger keeps 7. I guess we'll keep this on the draw. I'm not loving it. Name a more iconic duo. Worst draw on the deck. Also on our part. Would have mulliganed if I knew that was my 8th card. Might play scared of mana drain again and just put Lutri in hand again. Now we get to grass, play Talisman, lose focus up, 4th land for Mystic Confluence. Hand is definitely turned around, thankfully. Lose focus might not counter next play though. Could go Mana Vault, Mystic Confluence. I think we'll just probably plan to Mystic Confluence the Lutri. It's a little bit awkward, but Ginger knows I have Mystic Confluence in my hand. I'm gonna give him that credit. So I need to just cash in my 3 for 0, 2 for 0, basically. Subtlety is a great draw. Don't know if I'm pitching Lose Focus or if I'm pitching the Besim. It's kind of close. Depends on how low Ginger taps out, maybe. 4th? No, I can't Subtlety 4th. Fuck. No. And I'm down to 10. I'm just so good against like basically any other threat, unfortunately. You know, any I guess planes. I could Subtlety a Planeswalker. Pretty dead, I guess. Guess that's what I get for confluencing the Lutri. Don't think I have really any card that stabilizes me particularly well here. And I'm just not going to be able to use the Citadel. We also didn't see 4th earlier in the match, whatever that's worth. Firebolt for lethal. Okay. Well, our team got a trophy. And I fall down in the fifth, solidly in the fifth place, as Ginger. Ginger apparently didn't update the record. Yeah, the $100 game.